Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Hasib Khalid, and today I'm gonna analyze ethical marketing for the source of bulk foods. This presentation examines the source bulk foods, an Australian company committed to sustainable and eco-friendly practices. We will explore how their ethical marketing approach aligns with Australian culture dimensions using Hofstede's model, evaluate their successes and areas for improvement, and provide recommendations for enhancing their green marketing strategy. Introduction to the Source Bulk Food. Number one is brand overview. The Source Bulk Food is an Australian food company offering organic, eco-friendly products with minimal packaging. And for the core values, the brand advocates for ethical sourcing and environmental responsibility, aiming to reduce the carbons, carbon footprints for both the company and its consumers through sustainable business practices. For personal connection, I choose the Source Bulk Foods because of its strong alignment with sustainability and eco-friendly practices, their commitment to organic sourcing. Ethical marketing approach. At the number one is ethical consideration, and number two is critical for ethical choices. My ethical approach to marketing revolves around transparency, sustainability, and social responsibility. I believe brands shouldn't only profit but also contribute positively to the environment and society. When evaluating brands, I look for those that reduce environmental impact, use recyclable packaging, and promote ethical sourcing. Of states' cultural dimensions, power distance and individualism. Power distance, which means PDI, Australian score is 36. Australia has a low power distance, meaning consumers expect equal participation in sustainability efforts. The Source Bulk Foods encourages consumer participations through initiatives like bulk food purchasing, which reduces waste and gives consumer control over how much they buy. For individualism, Australian score is 90. Australia is highly individualistic society, so the sources green marketing focuses on personal empowerment. The brand encourages customers to take responsibility for their consumptions and environmental footprints, emphasizing how personal choices can reduce waste. Of Tate's cultural dimension, masculinity, uncertainty, and time orientation. For the masculinity, Australia's score is 61. Australia's mandatory masculine culture values achievement and success. The source market its green products as a way for consumers to achieve environmental goals while taking the lead in sustainable living. Uncertainty avoidance. Australia's score is 51 with moderate uncertainty avoidance. Australian consumers prefer reliable information. The source ensures its green claims and backed by clear evidence. For long-term versus short-term orientation, Australia's score is 21. Australia's short-term orientation means the source highlights immediate benefits of eco-friendly packaging, though they should also emphasize long-term environmental impacts. Indulgence and green marketing in Australia. For indulgence score is 71. Australia is an indulgent culture where consumers prioritize personal enjoyment and freedom. For emotional connection, creating emotional connections through enjoyable, guilt-free consumption experience resonates with Australia's indulgence culture. For marketing approach, the source can market green products and indulgent choices, focusing on the pleasure of consuming high quality, ethically sourced food. For consumer appeal, positioning sustainable products as an eco luxury that aligns with consumer values enhance their appeal in this cultural context. The sources green marketing success. We got four number one is manufacturing pricing, number two is brand and positioning, number three is packaging, at the very end we got advertising. Areas of improvement, supply chain transparency, certification clarity, and consumer education. For consumer education, expand information about sustainability practice. While the source has succeeded in reducing plastic packaging, they could expand efforts in supply chain transparency, ensuring consumers are fully aware of sustainability practices of all supplies. Personal opinion and justification. Number one is overall assessment. The source bulk food is doing a great job in terms of sustainability implementation and consumer engagement. And we got cultural alignment, and at the very at the number three, we got future direction. To conclude, we're going to enhance transparency, balance time perspectives, and leverage cultural insights.